Have you ever wondered what would happen if your computer got infected with a virus? Imagine losing all of your data or having your computer locked up by ransomware. Computer viruses can be incredibly dangerous, and they're constantly evolving. In this video, we're going to count down the top 10 most dangerous computer viruses of all time. Stick around to find out. Let's dig into Mydoom, our number 10 pick. Mydoom, or Novarg, arrived on the scene in January 2004 and swiftly gained notoriety in the realm of computer viruses. This malicious software spread mainly through email, exploiting users' curiosity and lack of caution. Mydoom would often land in your inbox with a tempting message featuring subject lines like "Hello" or "Delivery failure" to lure you in. But the real danger lay in the attached file, as opening it unleashed the virus's destructive payload. Mydoom had a dual agenda. First, it aimed to amass a vast army of infected computers, forming a botnet for various malicious purposes. Second, it inundated email inboxes with spam, rendering them useless. This not only disrupted personal communication but also clogged up business email servers, causing productivity losses and potential financial harm. Now, let's shift our focus to the 9th entry in our list, the Blaster Worm, also known as MS Blast or MS Blaster. This infamous malware emerged in the summer of 2003, causing widespread frustration among Windows users worldwide. Blaster had a cunning way of spreading. It exploited a critical vulnerability in the Windows operating system, specifically targeting Windows XP and Windows 2000 systems. It could infect computers with minimal user interaction, often without the user realizing their system had been compromised. What made Blaster exceptionally perilous was its capacity to exploit this vulnerability and then self-replicate, rapidly infecting other vulnerable computers over the internet. Within days of its release, it had become a global nuisance. Blaster's malicious payload extended beyond causing crashes and reboots. It also included a taunting message directed at Microsoft and Bill Gates, displayed on infected computers, making it clear that the worm aimed to be more than just a mere annoyance. It was a statement. Number 8 introduces the enigmatic Configure worm from 2008. This virus was a true master of disguise, making it one of the most puzzling and dangerous malware pieces to date. Configure, short for Configuration Picker, targeted Windows computers, exploiting vulnerabilities in the Windows OS. What set it apart was its ability to self-replicate and spread across networks, making detection and removal a formidable challenge. The creators of Configure remained elusive, leaving cybersecurity experts perplexed. It evolved and adapted, becoming even harder to eliminate. While significant efforts curbed its spread, the virus's persistence serves as a reminder of the ever-evolving cyber threat landscape, emphasizing the importance of vigilance. At number 7, we have the So Big virus, a mass mailing worm that wreaked havoc in 2003. So Big was among the most widespread and destructive computer viruses of its era. So Big operated through infected email attachments, often disguising itself as legitimate files like invoices, resumes, or photos. Once opened, it infiltrated the computer and propagated by sending copies to all email addresses in the victim's contact list. This virus also targeted shared network drives, allowing it to swiftly spread through corporate networks. To make matters worse, So Big had the ability to download additional malware onto compromised computers. So Big's impact was severe, causing email disruptions, data corruption, and system crashes. The estimated cost of the So Big outbreak ran into billions of dollars for affected businesses and organizations worldwide. Now, let's explore the 6th entry on our list, Code Red. This virus, released in 2001, took aim at Microsoft Internet Information Services, triggering significant chaos. Code Red's strategy was to exploit a vulnerability in the Microsoft IIS web server, a crucial element of many websites. It mainly infected Windows 2000 and Windows NT systems by capitalizing on a known security flaw. What made Code Red particularly dangerous was its ability to self-replicate and infect other vulnerable servers automatically. This rapid propagation led to a widespread infection. Adding to the alarm, Code Red was programmed to initiate its distributed denial of service or DDoS attacks on a specific date, July 19, 2001, creating a Day of the Worm. This event caused panic as system administrators globally rushed to safeguard their servers and apply vital security updates. The global response to Code Red emphasized the internet's vulnerability and the critical need for timely software updates, underscoring the destructive potential of a virus exploiting known vulnerabilities. At number 5, we venture into the world of banking Trojans, where we meet Zeus, the notorious banking Trojan that emerged in 2007, also known as Z-Bot. Its prime targets were banking and financial institutions, leaving a trail of financial chaos in its wake. What sets Zeus apart is its stealthy approach. Instead of flashy attacks, it quietly siphons sensitive financial data from victims. Zeus is a shapeshifter, highly adaptable with versions customized for specific financial institutions. It can hide within seemingly legitimate files and processes, making detection and removal a formidable challenge. The stolen data is then exploited by cybercriminals for various malicious purposes, from emptying victims' accounts to identity theft and launching additional attacks. Zeus had a substantial impact, prompting global efforts by financial institutions and law enforcement to combat this digital menace. In response, the banking industry bolstered security measures, including two-factor authentication, to protect their customers' accounts. Our journey through the world of dangerous computer viruses brings us to number 4 on the list, the Slammer virus, also known as SQL Slammer or W32.sqlx.worm. This relentless piece of malware wreaked havoc in 2003, and it's particularly notable for its lightning-fast spread and the chaos it created. Slammer was a worm that specifically targeted Microsoft SQL Server. It exploited a vulnerability in the software and was able to propagate itself at an astonishing rate. In fact, it's one of the fastest spreading worms in the history of computer viruses. The virus's impact was so severe that it affected not only database servers, but also internet infrastructure and critical services. The resulting disruptions caused major financial losses and highlighted the importance of patching software vulnerabilities promptly. In the third spot, we encounter Stuxnet, a digital espionage thriller that unfolded in 2010. Unlike any traditional virus, Stuxnet was a highly sophisticated malware designed for a specific mission, infiltrating and disrupting industrial systems, especially those in Iran's nuclear program. Its complexity and precision revealed that this was no ordinary cybercrime work. Stuxnet's groundbreaking capability to sabotage industrial processes via programmable logic controllers or PLCs was both alarming and revolutionary. It represented a digital weapon with real-world consequences, potentially delaying Iran's nuclear ambitions and establishing a precedent for cyber attacks on critical infrastructure. Despite numerous speculations, the virus's origins remain shrouded in secrecy, with some suggesting it could be a joint effort between nation-states, given the expertise and resources needed to create such sophisticated malware. Claiming the second spot on our list of the most perilous computer viruses is WannaCry, a ransomware that triggered global panic in 2017. It served as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of a well-executed cyber attack and the critical need to maintain up-to-date software. WannaCry's rapid proliferation hinged on a vulnerability in Microsoft Windows, known as Eternal Blue, which was pilfered from the NSA and subsequently made public. This security flaw enabled WannaCry to infiltrate computers lacking a vital security update. The virus swiftly spread, infecting hundreds of thousands of computers across 150 countries, impacting various sectors, including healthcare, transportation, and finance. Hospitals in particular suffered, with critical patient data and systems held hostage. The repercussions of WannaCry were significant, leaving countless individuals and organizations grappling with the decision of whether to pay the ransom to regain access to their data. This situation underscored the ethical and legal dilemmas surrounding ransom payments and highlighted the importance of robust data backup and recovery strategies. The moment you've been anticipating is here. The #1 most dangerous computer virus of all time is the ILOVEYOU virus, which wreaked havoc in the year 2000. Its unparalleled chaos, emotional toll, and the lasting lessons it imparted make it the undisputed leader of our list. ILOVEYOU's story begins innocently with an email featuring the subject line, "I love you," and an attachment named loveletterforyou.txt.vbs. It appeared to be a message from a friend or loved one, creating an irresistible lure. The damage didn't end at spamming your contacts. ILOVEYOU's payload was devastating. It overwrote and obliterated various files, including documents, images, and media, and even corrupted system files, causing computer crashes and rendering infected systems inoperable. The ILOVEYOU virus triggered massive disruptions globally, affecting individuals, businesses, and government agencies. The emotional toll was immense as people realized that their inherent trust and love had been manipulated for malicious purposes. Its significance led to calls for stronger cybersecurity measures, increased awareness of email attachments, and an overall re-evaluation of online security practices. It underscored the necessity of cybercrime legislation and international cooperation to bring cybercriminals to justice. There you have it, a list of the top 10 most dangerous computer viruses of all time. These malicious pieces of code disrupted businesses, governments, and individuals, reminding us of the importance of cybersecurity. If you found this video informative and intriguing, click the next one shown on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks for watching.